a shot.
No,
That's
no.
the remarkable thing about the way you see things.
Oh, no, never a bad shot, no. Never, there's no bad shots in my bag. If I did, I'll sell them. I only see good shots. That's all I see, good shots. Never see a bad shot. Never. No.
Well, you're such a tremendous driver of the ball because your accuracy is incredible. What is it that does it for you?
Oh, a combination of about three things. Big thing is extension. That I keep the club under myself so long. I'm not in a hurry to up, only behind me and in front of me. But like I said before, the triangle of my arms is what does it. That and great extension and great balance.
So with the driver mode, you get wider and further away. You stretch more with the arms and,
Yep.
and widen the feet as well.
Yes, yes. Yes, considerably wider and stretch more. Yeah. See right there.
How long have you been using that tee, Mo?
Just over 7 years now. Never move. Just leave it right there.
You must be the only living walking machine then, right?
I am, yeah. Oh, I am. Oh, I am. I am the only walking machine.
You always keep your toes in front of your heels?
When I walk down the fairway, yeah. Oh, yeah. Never. Always straight. Right down the middle of the fairway. That's what I was taught. Keep your toes ahead of your heels and you can't go wrong.
What do most people do?
The Army song. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Not me. 45 years now, dead straight. I had one ball out of bounds in 7 years in tournaments. Only had one. Only one ball out of bounds.
So when did your swing develop the most into being what it is today, as far as being so precise and so consistent?
When I was 22.
How long did it took till you were 22 to develop it?
About 7 good years.
Right.
Yeah. Because we didn't have the things you have today.
And what's that?
TV and good teachers, and couldn't afford it, and couldn't hit a ball and go right there and see ourselves like you can today. We only had to do it by feel or somebody else's word. One guy said this, the next guy said something. Now you're getting all screwed up. You don't know which one to listen to. Guys that think they know it, but they don't.
Well, who influenced you then? Somebody must have influenced you who you saw, right?
Not really, not my day.
No?
Not to stand and do all what I'm doing, no. We had good players, but not, they didn't stand or do anything like I did, no.
So the game just influenced you?
Yep.
Yeah. And you figured it out from there?
Yes. Just like Torino did. Torino with his nice little fade. oh.
What was the best swing thought you had when you played? What was the best swing thought that you had when you played your best golf?
Stay with every shot. Stay with it. Stay with the shot.
Could you show us that so
See?
that we all know what that means?
See? I stayed with the shot. I stayed with it.
And what would be a bad thing, to pull away from it?
Or
stand up out of it?
Worst thing that people do is, you know yourself, is they make themselves taller. That's one thing I never did in my life, was make myself taller. If anything, lower, but not taller. Taller and you got marks out here.
So you're staying level through the ball more?
Oh, yes. See? Right here. See?
Well, what would be the reason, you got such a wonderfully repeating swing, what would be the reason why you didn't compete longer?
In what
didn't you
tournaments?
compete longer in tournaments? Was it the money?
No money.
Didn't have enough money?
Now, in our country in those days, hockey's our game.
Right.
Golf was just silly. Golf was just secondary up there. In fact, my boyfriends, my own father called me crazy. They never saw, my whole family has never seen me hit a ball in my life. Not in actual life.
Right.
Only in the parlor watching TV. But never out there in person, never. And we've had tournaments right in our own city. Canadian Open, PGA, Ontario Amateur, and all this stuff we had right in our own city. Never came and saw me. No. They never encouraged me. They discouraged me. My mother wanted me to do what my brothers and sisters do.
Was you really play hockey, really? Was it?
Well,
To get into hockey,
work at a factory, do this
so
and
to
that.
not play golf.
Heck.
This must be the most repeating swing on record, Mo, isn't it, really? Because everything that you do repeats and repeats and repeats.
But I never got there, so I never got mixed up in my mind with what I wanted to do. I just had my one way, and that's what I stuck to. And now became the best striker of a golf ball the world's ever known. Not by my say, by all the best players and teachers.
Is a two-handed grip, do you think, would you recommend that more than the other two?
Yes.
And why do you feel that the other two are...
Your hands are too bundled up. Your muscles are like as if you're... I feel like I'm free as a bird. And I am. And that helps my right arm to straighten out.
So actually your hands are going longer down the handle, not shorter or shrinking up the
Right,
handle.
not this, no.
Right.
No.
So what do you feel about the Varden grip as far in terms of efficiency? Is it
Terrible.
Weaker, is it?
Terrible. Too much room for air. There's more room for air if you're in your fingers.
Especially if you overlap them. Right?
Oh, yes. Yes.
That would be the same for the interlock grip? What would
Same
you feel
thing,
about?
yes. Oh, that's more yet.
So
Now you got two fingers over top of others. Look at the muscles you can hurt yourself with. I can't hurt any because they're not on top of each other. When you're hitting that hard, that much, and look, you're bound to hurt. Here I'm not. I think I would have been hurt by now if I would hit 4 million balls that way or that way instead of.
What do you think of teaching today, Mo? What you've heard and what you've read. What do you think of teaching today as it was in your day?
It's not as simple today as it was in our day, because there's so many other different formulas today, or clubs, or balls, or camera work now, and a lot more teachers, and they all got different concepts, and people are more mixed up today than they were in our day. We had Tommy Armour and Harvey Penick. We had just a few, but today you got so many guys that think they know the golf swing, and they don't. They don't know they're from the hole in the ground. But they only think they know the golf swing, but they don't.
So do you think a teacher should change that if it's an odd swing? Or